watching for our law and order administration. This hardcore criminal who has butchered mercilessly innocent children is allowed to go scot-free. That will be the test case for the people, and what the people will think about our law and order, governance, administration capacity. They should be killed now and here. Draupadi says, don't kill. Bhima says, kill him. Immediately Krishna interferes and Krishna says, both of you are correct. Bhima, you are correct. Draupadi, you are correct. Stop the war. What is Ashwatthama? Now Krishna clarifies, who is Ashwatthama? You mean to say, this body is not the Ashwatthama. All the tapas and all the teja and all the valor and all the glow and all the radiance and all the vibrance, all the extraordinary Ashwatthamic power that was there all these days. It is not from this body, it is not of this body. When this person called Ashwatthama was born, he had the Shiroratna. That Shiroratna is the Teja, that is the Brahma Teja, that is his Tapasya, that is his Siddhi, that has given the power, and is the ultimate spiritual power the fellow is having. Cut it off! All the Teja, Tapo, everything will go. Fellow becomes a mad body. Cut it now and here. Within a second, this Shiroratna was cut by Arjuna, and Ashwatthama, just like a mad fellow in the street, shouted and went running. Now, Duryodhana has written, Kauravas are over and the Pandava ruling has to start up and the administration inauguration was started. And in the stadium, massive arrangement is made for the inauguration of the Pandava celebration, Pandava ruling celebration day. Whole the kingdom is actually jubilation, mood, and Arjuna, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, Draupadi goes to the antechambers of Deva Dharmaraja to bring him for the purpose of lighting the lamp and inaugurating the Pandava kingdom. They go into the antechamber, Dharmaraja is praying, Dharmaraja is weeping, Dharmaraja is in depression. They say, who wants this inauguration? Who wants a celebration? Who wants the ruling of the country? Cancel the celebration. Cancel the celebration. Why? He says, it is my lust for power, it is my greed for power, it is my Rajya Lobha that made me such a heinous criminal. I killed my people, I killed my brother, I killed my gurus, I killed my relatives, I killed the elderly people, I killed the children, and there is no existing hell can fit me. A new great hell has to be created for my heinous crime. I am a criminal. A criminal cannot be seated on the Simhasana. Cancel. Let us go back to Vanavasa. Everybody is prepared. Arjuna, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, Draupadi, everybody tells him, we are not responsible for all the happenings in the past. All those fellows, they are Adharma people. Because of the weight of the Adharma, they are dead. Why are you bothered? Please come. No, he was not convinced. Vedavyasa comes and tells him, he was not convinced. Narada comes and tells him, he was not convinced. Rishis come and tells him, they are not convinced. Ultimately, Krishna had to come. Krishna comes and Krishna tells, I say, if you think that you have killed millions of people, only such fellow who has got the power to create millions of people can claim that he can kill. If you think that you have killed millions, then you must be having capacity to create millions then. Then Dharma said, no, Dharma Raja was not fully convinced and he had no full confidence and he had shown Avishwasa. At this stage, Bhagavata stops and Madhvacharya starts. Madhvacharya says, even when Krishna clarifies clearly and completely to Dharmaraja that he is not responsible for the killing of millions of people, still Dharmaraja showed Avishwasa in the words of Krishna. What is the impact and implication? Madhvacharya says, when the entire Pandava's administration was over, then finally, at the end, when the Pandavas decided to go for Mahaprasthana, they shut everything and hand over the entire administration to Parikshit. Silently, Draupadi, Nakula, Sahadeva, Arjuna, Bhima, Dharmaraja moves towards the Himalaya, northwards. Then one after another, the bodies fell. Ultimately, it's only Dharmaraja who goes up to the final point. Only one small animal which accompanies him till the end. It was a dog, and the dog comes. Finally, when he arrives almost at the end of the Himalaya, then Devaratha arrives on the celestial heights, and Devadutas First they come, they open the doors of the Devarata, they welcome him, and he is actually entering into the steps. He is stepping into the Devarata. Along with him, the dog which was coming till the last point with him, it is also entering. Suddenly Devadutta stopped and they told, dogs are not allowed in the Devaloka. So return it, send it back. Then Dharmaraja said, in the procession of my life, lakhs and lakhs of people, millions and millions of people, all the well-wishers, relatives, gurus, and so many people, my own brothers, nobody came till the end. Nobody came till the end. I have not done anything to this dog, but just sheer affection. It has come till the last second, till the last minute it has come. So, I don't want to come alone. For the love and affection that has shown to me, if you allow that dog to enter and to come with me, I will come. Otherwise, I don't want your Devaloka. The moment that word came sincerely from his heart, immediately dog became Yamadharma. Yamadharma said, I say, when a bus is full, train is full, when a concert hall is full, everybody is closed, the door is closed by chance. If through 2-3 people going, if you go and by chance if they open the door, you will immediately squeeze and you close the door from inside. That is a tendency. When you are welcomed and when you are allowed to come, you are refused it. You wanted to order a dog to come. That speaks of the dharma that you maintain till the last second of your life. That God is going to save you. Then he enters the Swargaloka. Dharmaraja was allotted the Swargaloka, comes to Swargaloka. His eyes are searching for his brothers because he was sure that the entire lifetime they stood for Dharma. They stood obedient to him. And naturally they deserve Swargaloka. They will be in Swarga. So his eyes are searching. There was such a fun Swarga. 7-star, 9-star deluxe facilities are there. Then Hamsadolika Talpa. One fellow is enjoying all the luxuries of the Hamsadolika Talpa, the Swargaloka. 11-star facility. Then Dharmaraja opens his eyes, looks amazed. Who that fellow? That fellow is Duryodhana. Duryodhana enjoying the 5-star luxury in the Swargaloka. God did not believe. Then the attendants who are actually accompanying him take further. There is a fantastic lake and studded pillars and beautiful arrangements, celestial lights and celestial heights there. And one fellow is actually completely involved in Jalvihara, Jalakrida, enjoying the beauty of the nature, beauty of the water. Then he looks clearly, who is that fellow? Dushyasana. What is it? He could not believe. Shouts, where are my brothers? Then these people say, don't shout, your brothers have been allotted Naraka and they are already experiencing undergoing the hardship there. Naraka, why? I want to see them now and here. Then they say, I say there is only one small black dark tunnel between the Swarga and Naraka. And that dark tunnel is stinking. No human being, no body has gone so far. There is no chance of surveying such a stinking, horrible, darkest tunnel. Terrific. And the impact and the influence of the punishments of Naraka is being felt and affected even in the tunnel. How can you go? I don't care. Take me there. Then the attendants very slowly bring Dharmaraja in the dark, stinking tunnel. He bears all that and he enters into the Naraka. When he comes to Naraka, he sees all the type of practical punishments everybody is undergoing. He could not believe that type of punishment can exist. And he could see from his eyes his own brother's experience undergoing that. Immediately he gets the voice of his brother. Brother, I think it is you, brother Dharmaraja. Now our pain has just come down because the air which has touched your body must have passed and have touched my body also. That is why my pain is in you. Don't go back, don't go away, stay there only. As long as you stay, our pains will diminish, our pains will reduce. Don't go away, brother. By the time the attendants of the Loka, they say, your visiting hours for Naraka is over, come on, go back, we shall go back to Swarga. Dharmaraja says, who wants Swarga Loka, who wants Devaloka? All the entire lifetime, my brothers stood for Dharma. Each one of them had the capacity of conquering the whole universe on their own. But still, they stood for Dharma. They withstood all temptation just for Dharma. And they obeyed me just because of Dharma. And they followed the track of Dharma. And when the people who stood for Dharma, if they are undergoing the ordeal of Naraka, I prefer to stand, undergo still horrible punishments than what you are giving to them. Give me the punishment, give me the Naraka. I don't want that Swarga which is enjoyed by the hardcore criminals there. When this came out from the bottom of his heart, within next second, topsy-turvy, this became Swarga, that became Naraka. Then Madhvacharya clarifies, even for such a godly person, divine person like Dharmaraja, why this Naraka Darshana? It cannot happen, it should not happen. Why this Naraka Darshana? Madhvacharya clarifies, when Krishna came and told that you are not instrumental, you are not responsible for killing those people, I have done everything, don't bother about that. He expressed Avishwasa in the words of Krishna. This is the phala for showing Avishwasa in the words of Krishna. Naraka Darshana. So when Dharmaraja was not ready even to listen to the words of Krishna, then Krishna felt that this fellow is not having the ordinary cough, cold, etc. He is suffering from serious disease, major problem. So he has to be taken to big doctor. Who was the big doctor of that yuga? That greatest, largest, formidable, extraordinary, the magnificent doctor of that yuga. That is that person who was actually sleeping on Charapanjara, anticipating the arrival of Uttarayana. Bhishmacharya. Krishna takes all the Pandavas towards the Bhishmacharya. And Dharmaraja, looking at Bhishmacharya, started weeping and says that I am responsible for making you to lie on this arrow's bed, and you are suffering and your blood is oozing out of your back. Please, I can't even ask, excuse me, we are horrible people, we are criminals, all that. Then Bhishma says, don't worry, you have done a great help for me by actually releasing me from the bondage called as the life. Then he says, you have come with Krishna, you don't know your Krishna, you think that he is your Saka, you think that he is your Sukha, you think that he is your brother-in-law, you think that he is Sarthi, you think that he is your ambassador, you think that he was really nothing doing, he is Sakshat Mahavishnu and you are not able to understand him. When Krishna brought these Pandavas, it was Bhishma who knew pretty well it was Krishna, who was none other than Mahavishnu. He was breathing Krishna, he was thinking Krishna, he was contemplating Krishna, his nerve was beating Krishna, his heart was beating Krishna, and he did not like anything. He has closed Krishna with the external eyes, he has opened the internal eyes, and he is seeing Krishna inside. Suddenly there was a sound, he opens the eyes and he could see the Krishna. He was immensely happy and he just tell, I can't get up and do Sashtanga Namaskara, please accept this Namaskara. He was crying. Then he said, I just wanted Krishna Smarana in the last dying moments. That was my prayer. How great you are. I asked you for Krishna Smarana. You gave Krishna Darshana for me. When he is telling that, Krishna comes nearer to him, takes the head, puts the head of Bhishma in his lap. Bhishma weeps. I asked for Krishna Smarana. You gave Krishna Darshana. I asked for Krishna Darshana. You gave Krishna Sparshana for me. Then Bhishmacharya tells that, then Krishna tells Dharmaraja is weeping and crying that he don't want anything because he has committed all the murders, etc. Bhishma tells Dharmaraja, if you are a king, if you are an emperor, if you are a leader, if you are a manager, if you are an executive, if you are an administrator, you are a leader of the team, you are a leader of the project, you are a manager of the project, you don't have any right to weep or right to enjoy. What is that? The joy of the team should be your joy. The sorrow of the team should be your sorrow. The gain of the people and the pain of the people should be your gain and your pain, not the personal gain and the personal pain. Why are you crying? Shut that. Then Krishna tells the Bhishma, when you were born, your mother Ganga thought that she should make her child the greatest knowledgeable scholar of the whole world. The moment you were born, immediately she took you from the earth to Devaloka, in Devaloka for 500 years continuously and consecutively. From Devaguru Praspathyachara and all the Devagurus, she made you to get all the knowledge, all the scriptures, everything of the world, all the Vedas, Itihasas, Puranas, Upanishads, everything, whatever Gnana that is there as the component of the knowledge, all the Gnana, all the Vijnana, all the Suddhana, all the Pragnana has been given to you for 500 years in Devaloka. No other person in any part of the world is having that much of Gnana, and with your death, it is not the Bhishma's death. Nobody will say Bhishma has become Divangata. Everybody will say Gnana Surya has become Astangata. I don't want the gnana to go like that. All the gnana that you are having, transfer it to your befitting son have brought. He is a Dharmishta, Dharmanishta, Dharmaprabhu, Dharmaraja. Your person, transfer the entire knowledge. So for 54 days continuously and incessantly, Bhishmacharya gave every knowledge, all dharmas, all the Upanishads, everything he has given to the Dharmaraja, Dana Dharman, Raja Dharman, Moksha Dharman, Vibhagasha, Sri Dharman, Bhagavad Dharman, Samasa Vyasa Yogatha, Dharmartha Kama Mokshancha, Sohopayani Thamane, Kala Akhyane Digyasishu, Varnayam Asapatvido. The great values and the virtues of Dwapara, people and the extraordinary might and power of Dwapara. But Dwapara has gone. I am seeing already the shades and shadows of Kali Yuga. I represent the people of Kali Yuga. People of Kali Yuga, Alpamatis, Mandamatis, Alpayushis, Ragapeditas, Rogapeditas. People of Kali Yuga are experts in actually renting out. They rent their brain for ragas, they rent their body for rogas. I represent such people. How can we expect these people to understand such greatest scriptural values of Dwapara? So all the dharmas you have narrated, I am not able to understand. 33 crore gods you have given complete explanation. I cannot even write the list of 33,000 gods. And you have given so many dharmas, I cannot understand it. How many stotras, how many stutis, how many stavanas you have given? How can I remember? Ordinary people of Kali Yuga, have mercy on those people. So on behalf of the ordinary, very ordinary housewives, very ordinary children, very ordinary innocent people of Kali Yuga, I make a earnest request to you, please give that gnana, that dharma, that daiva, that japa, which can be understood, assimilated, practiced and executed by ordinary people of Kali Yuga. Please have mercy on me. Tell me, which is that particular daiva which is going to be ultimate daiva in the Kali Yuga? Kimekam Devatam Loke Kim Vapekam Paravayanam. Please tell me. Tell me one dharma which can be understood by the people of Kali Yuga, which can be practiced every day, in everyday life by ordinary people of Kali Yuga. Ko dharma sarva dharmanam bhavata paramavataha. Tell me one stotra, one japa, which can be chanted by ordinary housewife, a gullible housewife, a ordinary child, a school student, anybody who doesn't even understand anything, he can chant, he can recite in just 20 minutes. Give me one stotra, and by chanting that stotra, you must be able to get all the punyas of chanting, all the Vedas, Upanishad, Ityasa, Agama, everything. Give one stotra. Kim japan muchite jantur janma samsara bandhana. Please. Bhishma laughs at him and he says, Dharmaraja, you have got all the guts, all the capacity to understand whatever I have told, but your love for the people of Kali Yuga, remarkable. So, making you as an instrument, I am actually giving a call to the people of Kali Yuga. If at all they want to know, I am going to answer all your questions in one single shloka. He says, Jagatprabhum, Devadevam, Anandam, Purushottamam, Stavannama, Sahasrena, Purushasabdotitaha. It is Jagat Prabhu, it is that Devadeva, it is that Purushottama, it is that Mahavishnu and his 1,000 names. You will chant his 1,000 names, nothing to match it. In Kali Yuga, that is ultimate. He is the ultimate Deva, he is the ultimate Dharma. In Harikatha Prathasara, Jagannath Dasa has beautifully brought this. Same thing he has given in Harikatha Prathasara. Manavachana Kadidura, never an answer is Tirgovanu, Janavi, Janaka Chavaraki, the Geniswa Jagadurapanu, Ganamahima Kange, Yanuta Gayanava, Gedata, Gagana Charavahana, Divoka Sarane, Cherisunu, Manavanagali. Manavachana Kadidura. Mana means manas. Manas means thought. Manas means thought current. Manas means vibration. Manas means your ability to conceive, conceptual capability. Manasige atidura. God is beyond all conceptual formations, all thoughts. Nobody can think and conceive. Who is God? Who is God? He is beyond conceiving. Vachana katidura. Howsoever greatest orator you are, you cannot explain, you cannot define, you cannot express how the God is. He is beyond your expression, beyond your definitions. But even though he looks that complex, he is so simple. We just think with full love, if you start thinking, somebody is following you. Who is that? It is the God. He follows you. Jahnavi Janaka. When he takes the Vamana avatar and he he becomes the woman and asks the Bali to give the 3 pieces of land to be measured by his foot. With one pace, he takes the entire earth. He looks another leg and takes out Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. Then in Satyaloka, the Brahmanda Kataha is broken and that water comes out. Satyaloka's king Brahmadeva comes in, takes the water in Kamandala, performs the puja, and that water with which the Pada puja is performed flows to Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapoloka and Devaloka. And Devaloka it is called Devaganga. And when Bhagirath brings it to the earth, it becomes Ganga river. It's called Jahnavi. Jahnavi Janaka is the Trivikrama. Jahnavi Janaka Janarolagiddu. Jahnavi Janaka Jahnavi is so great and sacred because she has touched the feet of the Lord. That is why she is so sacred. Gana Mahima Gangeya. Gangeya means Gange's son. Who is Gange's son? Bhishmacharya. Gangeya Nuta. Nuta means Stutisalpata. Gangeya Bhishma. Bhishmacharya Stutisirattakkantaha. Which is that particular stotra which has been chanted and recited by Bhishmacharya in front of Dharmaraja, Vishnu Sahasranama. Vishnu, those people who will be chanting Vishnu Sahasranama, telling Vishnu Sahasranama, listening to Vishnu Sahasranama either in the house or in their moment, ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ ಕಿವಿಗದೆ ಬಿದ್ದರೆ ಕೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಗಗನಚರ ವಾಹನ ದಿವೋಕಸೊಡನೆ ಚರಿಸುವನು ಮನೆ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. The moment you start chanting Vishnu Sahasranama or listening to Vishnu Sahasranama or thinking of Vishnu Sahasranama, immediately Lord Vishnu sits on Garuda and comes divokasodane along with the Lakshmi and all the gods. He comes and he stays in your house. ಯಾರ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀದೇವಿಯೊಡನೆ ಸಮಸ್ತ ದಿವಾನ ದೇವತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ತನ್ನ ಸನ್ನಿಧಾನವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟು ನಿರಂತರ ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾಗಿ ನೆಲೆಸ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಜಗನ್ನಾಥದಾಸರ ಮಲಗಿ ಪರಮಾದರದೆ ಪಾಡಲು ಕುಳಿತು ಕೇಳುವ. ಯಾರು ಮಲಕೊಂಡಾಡಿದ್ದು ಭೀಷ್ಮಾಚಾರ್ಯರು, ಕುಳಿತು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಯಾರು? ಕೃಷ್ಣ. And in the same situation, the Vedavyasa, same Lord, the same place, another third one, Parashurama, he is also the Lord. So in 3 avatars, Vishnu Sahasranama was listened to, endorsed, accepted and recommended by the Lord. Vedavyasa, Parashurama and other Lord Krishna himself listens to that. And even though there are so many, Shiva Sahasranama is there, Lalita Sahasranama is there, Radhe Sahasranama is there, Gopal Krishna Sahasranama is there, Subramanya Sahasranama is there, Narasimha Sahasranama is there, Skanda Sahasranama is there, so many Sahasranama. But the moment you say Sahasranama, it is Vishnu Sahasranama. In fact, Brahmanda Purana makes it very clear. Shastreshu Bharatam Sara Tatranam Sahasrakam Vaishnavam Krishna